Hi there, my name's Jade and today I'm going to be doing the Darkling tag as suggested by the amazing people over at Gothic Amino. If you want a chance to participate in polls regarding my next videos, please follow me on Gothic Amino, links are in the description below. Without further ado, let's go! Number 1, what's your favourite candle scent? I'm not really into candles that much, but I do love incense. At the moment my favourite is Black Crystal. It's lovely, it smells like every incense combined, but it's in a very harmonious way. And here's my spooky little candle holder. Question number 2, do you have a favourite book? I'm not a reader, I don't tend to read very often, but when I find a good book, I love it. My favourite book at the moment is definitely The Humans by Matt Haig. Matt Haig is a brilliant writer and this book is actually set in my hometown, so yeah, it's all about aliens and spooky things, so give it a little read. Are you a tea or coffee person? I'm British, what do you think? What's your favourite brand and colour of lipstick? At the moment, my favourite brand is Sleek. This is my favourite lipstick, it's in the colour Mulberry. It's a very, very deep colour, almost black, but it's still quite purpley. I'll do a little swatch on my hand so you can just see. It's a drugstore brand which I love because I'm a very massive cheapskate when it comes to makeup and clothes. What's your favourite perfume? Once again, I'm not very specific on smells, but anything that's related to anything flowery or floral, I love. I tend to buy really cheap things like Into and Charlie and Impulse from Tesco's. My favourite Into scent is probably Flowers or Floral, I can't quite remember what it's called. It's in a little blue bottle, it's lovely. It smells exactly as it says, it smells like flowers. Oh, it's like being in a meadow. Do you have a celebrity crush? Besides Robert Smith, I'd probably have to go for Rita Ora. I think she's very pretty. I like her music, like I kind of like it, I guess. I used to a lot when I was younger. But she's very pretty and yeah. If you had to give up black, what colour would you choose instead? Ooh, that's a hard one. Elitists, please don't go after me, but I'd probably choose pink. I love dark greens and dark blues, dark purples, but I've been really into pink recently. I don't know why. If you could change your name to a stereotypical 90s/2000s gothy name, what would it be? I quite like the name Raven. I think that's quite a cool, edgy name. But my favourite name ever, it's quite a Victorian name, but Victoria. I love the name, I think it's so pretty. If I could change my name, I'd probably change it to Victoria. What are your top 3 tips for surviving hot weather while wearing black clad? Number 1, hydration. It's really important to drink loads of water. It keeps your skin healthy and it keeps you cool. Number 2 is to wear less skin tight clothes and more baggy clothes that are thin material. Number 3 is to wear Factor 50. I tend to go for Factor 50 Kids because it's a lot nicer and more sensitive towards your skin, and I've suffered from eczema for all my life. So it's very nice to your skin and it still keeps you very pale. You may even want to go up to the hundreds if you live in a place where it gets very, very sunny and hot. I live in the UK, so it doesn't get very warm here. What song will always make you happy? Without a doubt, Take On Me by a-ha. I just find it such a fun song. I also love Sweet Dreams Are Made of These by... I completely forgot her name. Oh no. I don't really like the Marilyn Manson version, but the original song I really like. If you had a teacup or mug made inscribed just for you, what would you have it say? Probably number 1 poser. I've had so much hate from goth people because I'm just such a poser. Oh well. I'll just wear that name with pride. What's your number 1 non-gothy hobby? Probably video games. I quite like cutesy video games. I haven't played Doki Doki myself, but I've seen a lot of other people play it and I think it looks really fun, so I'm probably gonna get on that trend soon. Even though it's not a very cutesy game, but we won't get into that. If you could be a supernatural creature, what would it be and why? I'd probably be a siren because I'm really interested in sea mythology, and I think it's something that keeps getting overlooked, even when there's so many supernatural beings and things within the sea and the ocean. I'd also like to be quite musical and sing really well because that's really cool. What horror monster-based superpower would you have and why? I would probably choose to have telekinesis because I think it'd be really cool. I'd be able to lie in bed and get food at the same time without getting up. What's more to love? Do you feel comfortable or confident interacting with other goths? Why or why not? No, I don't feel very comfortable. I've got quite bad social anxiety, so that stops me from being around people in general, but I'd say that it kind of scares me that I'm constantly being judged by other goths and other people. I don't really care so much for normal people, but when people in your own subculture are judging you, it can be really hurtful. Which is more important for a look, great hair or great makeup? I would say great makeup because your face is what people see first. Is there something you wish there was more of in your subculture? Yes, I really wish there was more acceptance. It's so strange that in a subculture full of freaks and weirdos, we hate each other or we just judge each other all the time. It's really, really immature and stupid, and I just don't see why we do this. I'm gonna make a whole video about the subject, so rant over for now, I'll save it for another video. Care to share an embarrassing story relating to your darkliness? Oh boy, I have many. I'm gonna make a whole series talking about my weird goth stories, so stay tuned for that. But for now, I'll give you a little hint of one. I was walking down the street minding my own business when someone put their hand on my shoulder and said, "I can see by your clothes that you have inner demons. Jesus can save you." Lifted his hand away and just walked off down the street normally. This offended me quite a lot. I got kind of upset. It was just really embarrassing, and he put me in a really uncomfortable position. How good are you at DIY? Awful. If the point of DIY is to completely destroy everything, I'm great. Quickly describe your ideal wedding. Probably in the magistrate's office. I would like quite a simple wedding and then spend all of the money I would have spent on the wedding, on a honeymoon, and a nice little party afterwards with all my friends and family. So I have to answer true or false to these following statements. I love watching cheesy romance films. False. I am quite a massive film fanatic, so I don't like watching quote-unquote bad films, but I do have a secret obsession with Pitch Perfect. Shh. I always remember to wash off my makeup at night. Yes, it's really important to take care of your skin. As I said before, I've had eczema for most of my life, which is like the skin condition where your skin gets really, really dry. So I really know how important it is to keep your skin happy and healthy. If your skin's happy and healthy, you'll be happy and healthy. I sleep with plushies. What would make you say that? I wear non-black pajamas most nights. I usually tend to wear black stuff because most of my pajamas are just old clothes I have, so they're gonna be black. I still listen to a boy band that disbanded years ago. I don't listen to My Chemical Romance unironically. I think Andrew Eldritch is overrated. He's alright, he's quite a mysterious and spooky guy. You have to admit he looks pretty good for his age, so... I don't like clubs. I'm not legally allowed to go to clubs yet, but I think if I did, I wouldn't like it very much. As I said, I'm quite socially anxious and not very good in those kind of situations, and I think a club is like the embodiment of hell for me. I really love dressing up to go out for parties, but I don't really like the party bit. I'm dating a gothy/darkly inclined person. Nope, I am not dating anyone. I don't enjoy graveyards. I love graveyards. I love the atmosphere they have. I think they're so beautiful and they represent such a lovely part of life. Blood makes me queasy. Nope, I don't mind blood at all. I don't mind gore. I'm not a very squeamish person. I don't like haunted houses. I love haunted houses. I think they're so cool. But the thing is, I definitely wouldn't go in one because they scare me too much. I still browse Hot Topic's clearance racks. We don't have Hot Topic in the UK, but if we did, I think I'd still shop there because if there's good quality clothes for a good price, I'm gonna buy them no matter where it's from. I've never read Dracula. Nope, I've never read it before. I feel quite sad that I haven't actually. I'll get around to reading it one day. I do have a graphic novel of the story and I think it's a lovely, pretty story, but nope, I haven't read it. I think Bela Lugosi's Dead is a long and boring song. Nope, I think it's a really, really beautiful song. I think the length is intentional. It's meant to be quite long and atmospherical. I think it's a very pretty song and I like it. So that was all the questions answered. I've left all the questions in the description below so you can copy and paste them and answer them in the comment section. You can follow me on my social media including Twitter, Instagram and Gothic and Mino. Links are in the description below. I hope you have an amazing spooky day. Bye bye!